Alrighty then, after a couple days of absence, trying to figure out what I want to pursue with my career, I thought about maybe going into welding based on a podcast I listened to with Mike Rowe and oh my god, don't let me forget his name right now. It's his fucking Theo Vaughn. God damn, I've been listening to him for like a week now. Where Mike Rowe has a foundation he has set up through donations that he has, and a lot of the money that he makes as an actor, as a dirty jobs guy, as whatever, goes toward hardworking people that not only like for welding and pipe fitting and plumbing and stuff like that, but he's actually also given out money for, I think it was in Georgia. Georgia stupidly, in my opinion, and in the opinion of a lot of others, passed a law where there were women who made a living, made money for their family, etc., by braiding hair. And what Georgia apparently did was pass a law that would have those women or anybody doing something like that spend $20,000 to get the license to be able to do that. That's not why Mike created the foundation that he did, but once he had learned that was going on, he opened it up to situations like that. But he talked about welding and how it's a very marketable skill and welders can make a lot of good money, and so I was looking up that, but I might also move to the Philippines for a year, and apparently welders are like a dime a dozen. They're like they get trained and leave the Philippines because there's not enough work for all the welders there. So I looked into, I've wanted to be a physical therapy assistant for a while now. So like that's what I've been spending the last couple days on. Not that anybody who watches my videos cares or anything like that. We're back to the storyline. Final Fantasy XIV. I believe we're still technically in Shadowwalker. No, Shadowbringers. Fuck, I can't remember. Endwalker is the next one, but Shadowbringers is the one I'm in right now. Okay. A notable absence given to us by Alphino in Eulmore with Kaishir at his side. It makes no sense for Master Chai to have left without a word, but even if he had, he would not have done so unobserved. Someone here will have seen something, I'm sure of it. We should split up and inquire as to whether anyone saw him leave, or, failing that, if they have any idea where he might have gone. I'll meet you at the Glory Gate to compare notes later on. Kaishir nods. Kaishir's the painter that was thrown out pretty much at the behest of, but forgave the, Oh gosh, he just said the name, dude. It's the couple with the kind of nice lady who you love, you like her a lot. I can't remember his name. Chais, the Chais. It just said it, yeah. Master Chai? Why yes, I spoke with him recently, though I recall he was in a rather dour mood, concerned about Eulmore's neglect of industry, you see. With Lord Varthry's apparently inexhaustible stores of meal and no greater need for money, it's little wonder our businesses were all but forgotten under his rule. But I assured Master Chai that the Boutique of Splendors will do all it can to contribute to the revival of trade here in Eulmore, which seemed to satisfy him. He took his leave soon after. Your exchange with Moen has taught you about the stagnant state of business in Eulmore. There's a little extra thing you get there. Let's go down. I think I can just do it from here. Let's go all the way down. There's some red symbols down here. I can mount down here, right? No? Oh, you bitch. Also, let's see. I'm gonna look up super quick. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in my notes to look it up. Look up Academia Anider. Because it's a plus quest that might open up some more dungeons and stuff down the road. There's another one over here. Yet another striking opportunity. Running along some tents. I don't remember the tents when I was here last. I remember like some open kind of market areas, but maybe they were here. I recall a man fitting that description, asked to speak with the poor buggers lately come from right. Said he wanted to know the state of things down in the derelicts, and you can be sure we gave him an earful. Lack of food, medicine, clothing, there was plenty to tell. We hunt high and low for whatever we can to scavenge, and it's barely enough to fill our bellies. But folk here don't just want to survive, they want to thrive. When he heard that, he started mumbling to himself, something about finding us work, I think. Fair play to him, though. Not content with having his ear chewed about the derelicts, he asked about the other settlements and all. After that, I can't really say. Looked like he was heading for Gate Town when I last saw him. Your exchange with Hothenbent has taught you about the poor living conditions of Kalusia's downtrodden. Still can't mount. Try as I might. I have a feeling this is the wrong direction to be running now. I don't remember, yeah, so like, I think the shantytown grew. I really don't remember any of this. This was all like mostly pretty open. The shantytown stuff was like outside to the north. No, to the south, sorry. None of this was here. As far as I recall. I could be recalling wrong. As is tradition. Go through this door here, I think. We're back inside. Yeah, here we go. We have Cornen. Is that a male's name or a dude or a woman? Can't tell. Dude. Looking for Master Chai, are you? There's something amiss. When last I saw him, he seemed ready to collapse from exhaustion. I insisted he rest and catch his breath, and we talked for a while about his concerns over the city's defenses, amongst other things. He made more than a few valid points. Many of our men are still recovering after your confrontation with Lord Vothry, and finding General Ranjit in a heap in the middle of the plaza shook us all to the core. The man commanded no small amount of loyalty, and some of our longest-serving soldiers seemed lost without him. Indeed, a number of them left. Not that we blame you, of course. Without you and yours, we would still be blind to the error of our ways. Anyway, funding permitting, I proposed replenishing our ranks with volunteers from the derelicts in Gate Town. We have a duty to protect not only Eulmore, you see, but the surrounding regions of Kalusia as well, and I, for one, would welcome any man or woman willing to take up arms for the cause. Indeed, I told him as much. He seemed relieved to hear it. It was on that note that we parted ways. He headed outside, as I recall. Your exchange with Cornen has taught you about the perilous state of Eulmore's defenses. It looks like we're done. Is Alphino out here? Yeah, cool. There's also... Oh, I was wrong. It is to the north, the shantytown. Oh, so this is how I came in the first time. Okay, maybe a lot of this was here. But I swear I was like over in the... Anyway, whatever. Fuck the Alphino here. Oh, there you are. How did you fare? Have you learned anything which might offer a clue as to Master Chai's whereabouts? State of business handover, Eulmore's defenses handover, living conditions, Kalusia handover. Apparently I took notes, wrote them down. Interesting. He apparently paid a visit to the Queen Bee as well. They discussed the possibility of granting admission to customers from outside Eulmore, an idea to which the proprietor was surprisingly receptive. Sounds like he's got big plans for the place. Eulmore, I mean, not the bee, says Kaishir. Perhaps, but the question remains, where did he go after leaving the city? A notable absence is complete. This video is complete. There will be a link in the description to my Google Doc with all of the products on Amazon that I either have purchased once and think are awesome, and so if you want to purchase them with the link in the description, I'll get a small cut. Or I purchase repeatedly because I think they're awesome, and same thing, the link in the description, I'll get a small cut. I will see you next time. Bye for now.